This is called the shot clock. I love it. You know why? Because this is what I'm going to talk about, man. This is for all of my people today. I hope some of you can relate to this. I know I really feel like everybody can relate to this in some way, shape, or form. This is about the shot clock. And you know what that shot clock is? This is just, I want you to understand how it's played out with a lot of our lives. Do you know what the definition of blessed is? Do you know how you know honestly, this is what I've been sharing with a lot of you, and I hope you've been picking up on it, and it fascinates me. I want to know the science of being blessed. There's a science to it. Isn't that funny? That there's a science to it. Just like there's a science to options and the science to stocks, there's a science to being blessed. And it's funny because by like definition, there's many definitions of blessed, but it will show you a sign of a blessed man, a blessed woman. What that means is somebody who just has the uncanny ability to always prevail. Regardless, and all of us prevail in different things. And I think a lot of you are blessed and you have this uncanny ability where it's not normal, where some of you should have quit. Some of you should have lost. Some of you should have gave up. Some of you should not be here today. Some of you should still be the old you that was just shitty. And I'll put my hands up to that one. But this is what it really comes down to for all of you. I mean, this is for my people here, man, who on the shot clock. You had the shot clock on you your whole damn life. You know what I'm talking? Everybody put the shot clock on you. You know what I'm talking about? Where everybody praying for your downfall. They thought you would never make another year. I think it's very timely that I'm giving this to you at December. They thought you'd never make another year. They were waiting. They kept waiting. They kept counting. They thought you were going to lose. They just been constantly waiting for you to drop the ball, get the turnover, and fail. They kept waiting for you to run out of time, but you kept shooting, and you kept getting the rebound, and the clock kept going. Oh, I love it. I'm telling you, it's for real. The cockroach, amen. No, all of you. No, it is somebody. I mean, if you don't relate to this, honestly, God bless you if you don't. But I know somebody this hits it. It hits me a different way. Honestly, that's why for some of you, I know it applies to you. Some of you should have been clapped in 2017. Some of you should have died in 2018. Some of you should have went fucking psycho in 2019. You should have went crazy and lost your shit. And then 2020, well, 2020 just should have 2020'd you. Oh, come on. I don't know if you feel me on this, man, but this one is for you. For all the people you got the shot clock on you the whole time, everybody looking at you, they just waited for you to fail, but somehow you didn't run out, you didn't get clapped, you overcame whatever it was, all of us at different times, but you weren't supposed to be here. You should have ran out of time. You should have gave up. You should have lost a lot of things. So honestly, this is for you, and God bless you. And I really want to encourage you to keep shooting. And that's what I'm talking about here today and what we're going to talk about. And honestly, I love it because the devil is a lie. They said you were never going to do this. The devil is a lie. They said you could never accomplish that. The devil is a lie. You were never going to trade stocks. You were never going to invest. You would never own a property. You would never stop drinking. You would never stop doing this. Oh, come on. The devil is a lie, baby. I love it. I love it. I don't know. I feel this differently. Honestly, many things should have stopped you guys. And you should have ran out, but you didn't. And you know what that is? It is being planted. So are you ready? I'm going to remix it for you. I'm going to hit you with something. Shout out to the people who've paid attention. Shout out to people who've been here. You know why? I'm going to go back to what I read you the other day. The first verse of Psalms. You guys remember? We said, blessed those, what does it say? The ones who do not follow the advice of the wicked, right? Does not stand in the way of sinners. Huh? You remember that? Who does not stand with the scornful. You remember that? Awesome. I hope you do. But don't forget you want to know what the next verse is? It says, but they who delight in the law of the Lord, meditating on it day and night, they are like trees planted along the riverbank, bearing fruit each season. Their leaves never wither, and they prosper in all that they do. Woo. Some of you don't like positivity. You ain't going to like this one. Woo. You ain't going to like. I already see Maris. You already don't like this one. Amen, baby. You ain't going to like this one. It's too hype. Woo. Can I say it again? I want to say it again. Those who delight in the law of the Lord, meditating on it day and night, they are like trees planted along the riverbank. Like trees planted along the riverbank, bearing fruit each season. Their leaves never wither, and they prosper in all that they do. I want to explain that for you, because that is the following verse of all of that. And I really hope you get it. Psalms 1. Let me tell you the first part. This is why, because a lot of this stuff, I know you've went through a lot of things. That's what I'm saying. The clock was on you. A lot of us, we talk about the Beatitudes. It starts with negative. It starts with these negative realizations. Yeah, part of development, you have to look in the mirror and realize what's bad and what's negative, and it's going to make you feel a certain way at one time. Honestly, ups and downs. It sounds like progression. There's always going to be something. There's that future glory. That's what why we have hope. That's why we grind. We know it's going to come. You're fat today. Go work out. Watch what happens. You don't feel good today. Change something. See what happens. It's the future, but the current, you got to deal with it. But I love it. It says you are going to be a tree planted along a river. Do you understand the difference? And that's what I'm saying. Some of you, if the clock hasn't ran out and you keep going and you've kept going, I encourage you to keep going, because you are getting planted. And that is the goal, to get planted and to be grounded and sturdy. That's why you have the armor. But understand, when you get planted, you are going to be planted alongside of a river. You don't get that. See, here's the difference. A river isn't rain. You guys get that? It doesn't say, hey, you're gonna get your long term and then you're gonna get rain. You're gonna get a little bit of blessing. Oh, you're gonna make positive changes in your life and you're only gonna see small things happen. You're gonna make small good decisions and only get small benefits. That's the devil is a lie. It's a river. That's more water than you'll ever need. The damn tree don't need a whole river. Some of you guys are going to get blessed beyond, without a doubt. You're not going to know what to do with it all. You're going to be next to the river. That's what happens when you get planted. You will get more than what you need. See, this is a difference. Yes, you see the negativity. It says, blessed man doesn't do this, doesn't do that. But once you get planted and get grounded, oh, that's the game changer, my friends. That's the game changer. See, I love it. I love it. You want to know what the next part says? They're planted along the river, bearing fruit each season. Their leaves never wither, and they prosper in all that they do. Do you know what that wither means? Your leaves are never going to wither. I love it, honestly, because this is the difference between a blessed man and a man who gets lucky. Honestly, that's why sometimes you guys ever see people, and you may not understand. You're like, why are they blessed? This and that. Don't worry. Focus on yourself. Don't covet what an evil man has. It's okay. Because when it's your time, once you get grounded, where you look into yourself, you look at your roots and not other people, what's going to happen? Your leaves aren't going to wither. Really what I'm trying to tell some of you, especially coming into the end of this year and then coming into another year, and some of you are already planted, which is amen. But there's something else beyond that. I hope this is something for somebody right now. But withering means this time you're not going to lose it. It means this time you're going to get it. It means, remember every time you would get close to it and it would slip away? Come on, somebody knows what I'm talking about. Every time the options, the stocks, the job, you started that business, you met somebody you thought it was going to be there. You got close every time, and that's why you get disappointed. That's why when you hear this, you think it's bullshit that I'm talking right now. That's why you can't accept some of this shit, honestly. Because you've been so close to it, but it got ripped away from you. Oh, that'll create scorn. That'll create bitterness. Oh, come on. I know you feel. I feel you on this. You know how many times I've tried it. That's why I tell you guys all the time. I failed so many times. Failure sucks, but it's so beautiful at the end of the day. But this is what it's saying, man. You guys are getting planted, and that's what it's coming back down to. This time, it's not going to wither. The blessed man, it doesn't wither. It's staying this time. You're not going to lose it. So honestly, right here, right now, I don't even care if you relate to this. I really don't. I'm blessing you now with it. I don't care. That's it. We're commanding it, and that's it. I'm commanding this over anybody's life who's truly listening. If you truly are listening to me right now and you hear this, then you're getting the same feeling I got when I was thinking about this, when I'm reading my Bible, when I'm going over in this. That's the same feeling. And I know, and I instantly started thinking about a lot of you guys. So that's what I'm saying. If you're truly listening and you truly hear me, this is for you. I don't care if you don't relate, you don't relate. That's it. I'm sorry. That's okay. That's fine. But this is for somebody really there that it's not going to wither this time. But that's why your goal now is about being grounded. It is about being that tree, being planted. Remember, we talked about it, deep roots. Remember, we said deep roots. We had that whole talk about it. So there's positive and negatives, and this is what some of you got to understand. You are going to get grounded, and coming into 2021, we need to finish off this year strong. We need to come into 2021 even better than what we did with 2020. But you need to have that faith and confidence and understand all this. You need to understand the science of being blessed, my friends. It is not a reflection of what's going on in your life. Being blessed is not a reflection of your condition. But being blessed, my friends, I love it. I got this was from TD Jakes. When it rhymes, it's from TD Jakes. Being blessed is not a reflection of your condition. It is being blessed is a position. Oh, they don't feel me. Y'all don't feel me. I'm telling you. Being blessed is a position in life. Honestly, guess what? Some of you made money. Awesome. You got a nice car. You got a house. Maybe you got 2, 3, 4, 10 of them. I don't know. Amen. You're blessed. I know I got some things in life. I'm blessed. I know I'm blessed. But guess what? This is the man who is planted and grounded. And this is why I wish I could. Some of you it's going to click today. And I hope you never forget this. So you could keep moving on and don't ever forget this and truly believe it. And it will be hard at times because sometimes the condition of your life may cloud this. But you have to remember this. That you could have all that, the car, this, whatever. I don't care what it is. Take all of that away. Money, car, anything you want. I'm still blessed. You are still blessed. The person I'm saying is not going to wither. That's what it's coming. You are still blessed. You know why? It's a position. It's not what's going on. Do you get that? I've said this to you. You guys remember, being blessed does not mean there's an absence of trouble. You may go through something. It may not look blessed, but you're still blessed. That's position. Come on. The tree holds deep roots, my friend. Do you know what a tree is all about? A tree is all about position. Think about it. The tree doesn't move. The tree is stuck in one position next to the river. Always has more than what it needs. And it never withers. But it's all about position. Some of you need to understand your position. That's why I said take confidence in this. The best thing in the stock market is a position. It's your position. You know that? You realize a good position in the stock market will change your damn life? I told you, guys sent me a message today. $3.5 million off of Tesla. Just by watching a video on leaps. Come on, man. One position will change your life. You want to tell me being a position isn't important? That's why people fail sometimes. That's why people lose sight of this. That's why fake it till you make it doesn't work, because people will fake it until they make it, but they never believe in the position. They're responding to the condition. So if good things happen, they're like, okay, I'm good. But if bad thing happens, why do you think they quit? They don't realize that, oh, well, I'm still blessed. This is my position. So, I don't know, man. I could even make this one quick. What I'm trying to explain to you, what I'm trying to give to all of you is very simple. I want you to just learn the science of being blessed, my friends. I want you to be grounded and rooted. I want you making those decisions, that purity we talked about, and sticking to it. Planting it and not moving. Finding the positivity in life of what is positive and good and believing it, and don't lose that position. I don't care. Bad things are going to happen. You're going to lose money. Not everything's going to work out, but you are still blessed. And that is your position. You can make that decision today. This is what my life is going to be. I am blessed. That is part of the science of understanding that. I want you guys to keep showing out year after year doing good. Honestly, this is why all of the developmental steps we talk about is so important. This is why I keep focusing on it. That's why I keep telling you, God's not waiting for you. You're not waiting on God. God, it's just the other way around. It's because you are all in the stage. Some of you are in the stage of developing your roots. Do you get that? That's why I keep saying developmental. You're waiting on the environment. No, the environment's there. You have to learn to stay rooted and stay planted and not switching positions and telling yourself you're in a different position based on everything that happens in life, because a lot happens in life. I hope you feel me, honestly. So I keep saying developmental. Roots develop. That's what's happening. So that's what I want for you, man. For all of you, honestly, and beyond that, if I could say anything, I do want to say congratulations to a lot of you, for the people who have made any step to develop those roots, who have developed in the harder the circumstance, the better the roots, man. For the people who have remained solid, the people who have valued their personal growth, their personal development, the people who have looked to actually dig deep. And instead of saying, this needs to change, that needs to change, but focusing on what they need to change and actually making those changes and learning to just stand in who they are and stand in a life of positivity, and the people who held it down, took care of what they needed to. All of that. So I'm saying, man, the shot clock. Because every year after it shouldn't have happened, but you've developed into this. And every time, and it just keeps working. And you should have all of us, man. I said it the other day. I was like, man, I say some of this stuff and I just flashbacks to different times in my life. It's like, damn, I should have ran out of time. So congratulations to you guys. And honestly, this is my reminder to you that you are blessed. And part of that science of this is understanding that. For some of you, the tree understands it can't move. The tree understands I'm going to stay here for a while. That's why the tree grows down first. That's why it digs deep and deep and deep, and it goes deep and it develops and the roots get deep. Because the tree knows that. So I hope you know you are blessed. And I pray for anybody. If that offends you, I don't know why. I pray for you. That's like the day trade logic today. But you're blessed, man. And some of you have grace regardless. And like I said, it doesn't mean there's going to be an absence of any trouble or problems. But you'll see it. And like it said, seasons. Seasons are important. It even said every season, and you're all going to have different seasons. We have seasons of good, bad. You see seasons of me doing good and bad. You see seasons of me being crazy and normal, calm, happy, excited, whatever. We all have our seasons. And the seasons are important, especially if you know how planting and growing things works. Time to plant, time to harvest, and you will reap what you sow. But seasons are very, very important. And I hope all of you could take the truth of what I'm saying, that you are blessed, and congratulations. Because look back at your seasons. I love seasons because they show you two different things. You can see that you're blessed and you've had grace in your life based on the seasons you went through and based on the seasons where you've got stuff. Do you get what I'm saying with that? You felt it both ways. Some of you look back on, like I'm saying, those seasons in life. I look back. There's seasons where I was like, damn, I made it through that. Some of you all have that, where you look back, there was a point in your life you made it through there. You still had to deal with it. You had to deal with the pain. You had to deal with being broke. You had to deal with not having people there. You had to deal with even physical pain, sickness, whatever it may have been. Isn't that crazy to think about? But you dealt with it, and now you're here. You overcame it. That season showed you something. That's why you could look back and see, damn, maybe I am blessed. Wow, maybe I do have some roots already. Because it's not like you shut down during that moment. You had to deal with every second of it. You wish you could have fast forwarded it. The time that you were broke or you didn't have, you were wishing for a lot more. And then now let's fast forward. Go to the other seasons in life where you do get, where the good happens. And then you realize, damn, I didn't deserve this. I shouldn't have had this opportunity. Some dude should have never showed me this. I should have never had that play. I should have never been the first one in my family to do this. It goes you could go all down the list. And those seasons of fruit show you, wow, I am blessed. Oh, come on. Y'all don't feel me. I hope you do. So, you felt it both ways. And that shows you something. And pay attention to that, because it should have ran out. But the clock didn't run out, baby. And y'all keep going, and it's killing it. And I'm proud of you. And I hope you're excited. And I hope you realize through all of these seasons why you need to be grounded and rooted and dig deeper and hold position and understand that. And don't let anything knock you out of this mindset of positivity and that you are blessed, because clearly life has shown you more than that. And you know better now. And that's why I'm very excited for what's going to happen here. You felt it both ways. You're here now. And guess what? You are in a blessed position. And the position is all that matters. Ask the stock market. So think about that, okay? Believe it. Like, honestly, believe it. Only if you really listen to me. You know, remember somebody said something to me today? And I said, I'm not talking to you. He said, I said, my bad. I didn't know you were listening. I'm not speaking to you. I'm not talking to everybody right now. If you listen to me right now, I hope just believe it, bro. Like, really think about it. To go listen to this again, I don't care. Maybe you already hit right now. But believe it. Believe that position, baby. Because the clock is still going and you didn't run out. So think about it. Believe it. Take it to the bank, baby. And God bless you. That is your philosophy. That is your philosophy. That's it. That's all. That's all I'm ending it on for Friday for you guys. That's all. Y'all should have lost, but you have position. We'll talk more about being rooted. We'll talk more about that. But y'all have already developed enough, and take pride in that, and just don't ever lose sight of that, especially coming into this year. I mean, I could go a little bit more, honestly, because I am so excited. Because some of you have already got to develop this year, and I'm excited to see where we build from that. And I'm excited to see some people plant their first set of roots. So let's go, baby. We'll never wither. This is the time, baby. This is the time. I hope you believe it. I hope you believe it. I hope they believe it. That's all I could do is hope. So let's go, baby. Make sure you guys are subscribed. We're live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before open. Drop your thumbs up on the video. You're on mobile, press hi chat, X out the chat, hit the thumbs up button. Second link for the Nightly Watch This in main channel. First link for the Scream Alerts Bootcamp and Real Estate course. Follow me on Instagram at The Trading Fraternity. Keep it positive and respectful. New guys, don't be too shy to say hi or too high to say shy. We're glad you're here. And shout out to all the people who still got time on the shot clock and kept getting the rebound. And there's people who still made it and held position, baby. It got me hyped. I told you I was hyped. Horn. Let's go. Amen.